Dogs. Man's best friend, but they don't come cheap. Especially if you choose a posh pedigree. But money, it seems, really can't buy you love.
Lily!
This is Victoria Stilwell. She's been a dog trainer for 10 years, and she knows that even high-class dogs can have low-class problems. And this is Lilly, a Bichon Frise, one of the most fashionable and expensive dogs to own. Her mummy loves her.
Julie, you sound like your girl.
But her daddy's had enough.
Oh no, Lily!
Apart from Danny and I probably divorcing over it, it's not really a relaxing environment to live in.
I must be mad.
Can Victoria turn this spoiled princess into the perfect pedigree? Meet Lilly. She's a pedigree Bichon Frise, the Paris Hilton of the dog world.
Look at Lily, doesn't she look pretty?
Mummy Claudia dotes on Lilly.
Oh my God, that is so cute. It's like a little cloud, a little puffy thing.
But the rest of the family, husband Danny and sons Charlie and Daniel, have had enough.
She'll poo on the carpet, pees everywhere, she'll bark. You can't really go anywhere with her because she'll just try to bark at everything. She's just too naughty.
What with all the football, you know, I'm outnumbered. So I thought, yeah, get a girl.
She may be Mummy's little girl, but this tiny prima donna ain't no lady.
Oh no, Lily!
Lily has been the catalyst for 90% of our disagreements.
Stop it!
I can't have a decent telephone conversation. I can't watch a TV programme. I can't have 5 minutes peace and quiet. She barks for no reason.
Lily's barking is also driving the neighbours mad.
She just runs up and down, as you can hear her now, constantly all day, panting, trying to get my cats. And constant barking.
And on top of all that barking, Lily shreds the post and fights the cat. Her constant demand for attention puts a strain on family life.
Lily! Danny, can you try and take her away? Lily!
It's got so bad that Claudia doesn't even go on family holidays.
Usually it's just me and the boys because Claudia has to stay at home with Lily.
Worst of all, Claudia's brought Lily into the couple's bedroom. And that's meant years of sleepless nights.
Apart from Danny and I probably divorcing over it, it's not really a relaxing environment to live in.
We should have had a baby instead of a dog.
Well, that was your choice. I did say let's have another baby and you said no.
I don't believe you said that.
Julie, you sound like your girl.
I think if it ever came down to the question, is it me or the dog, I think I know what the answer would be. I'm frightened to ask the question because I think I know, which one would go.
Victoria knows spoilt dogs can cause family chaos.
Dogs are dogs, they're not children. I see loads of problems where owners treat their dogs like babies. Dogs need discipline and structure. They need a leader, not a mother.
As soon as Victoria arrives, Danny wants to show her how destructive his pedigree princess can be.
Does she always do this?
Every day, she will attack the letters, yeah.
Or your bills?
Yeah, I don't mind if she eats the bills. I collect signed photographs of my favourite football team and, she's chewed a couple of those in the past and they're obviously quite of high value to me, so...
Lily's costing the family money and her constant barking is maddening. But the behaviour that's really driving her owners apart is her waking them repeatedly throughout the night, desperate for the toilet.
She scratches on the side of my bed to go out, and I'm so worried that she's going to have an accident and that Danny might get up before me and find, either poo or wee on the floor.
And you never get up?
No.
I'm going to lay down the law here. No more sleeping on the bed, ever. This is more of a behaviour problem, it's more of an attention problem, and it's a problem that we are going to rectify.
There is no structure to Lily's day.
Do you leave the food down all day? So you let her go and come and go as she pleases?
Yeah.
She eats around the clock and toilets whenever she wants and wherever she wants.
How terrible can it be to get up in the morning and put your foot into a puddle of pee? It obviously doesn't start your day off good.
So Claudia feels she has to lie to Danny and cover up for Lily.
Not again.
Lily should be going to the toilet outside.
If you feed your dog around the clock, he or she will need to eliminate pee or poo around the clock. If you feed your dog regular meal times, that means regular bowel movements and easier house training.
Lily's bad indoors because she never goes out. She never goes out because she's even worse on the street.
Hey, Lily. See, I get so embarrassed, I really do.
I see this lead as a telegraph wire. It transmits all your feelings from you down to the dog.
That makes me feel even worse, actually, to think that, you know, it's the way that I am, it is making her worse.
Claudia's anxious behaviour is making Lily worse. But she's not the only one to blame.
You have a dog and it's not something that you really wanted, but you're still responsible for that dog's education. It doesn't just fall to one person, it falls down to you too. You never walk the dog. Why is that?
It's a girl's dog. It's a girl's dog.
It's a girl's dog.
Yeah, I feel stupid walking.
You feel stupid
walking a girl's dog.
walking a girl's dog.
Because it looks like a girl's dog.
That's really bad. I don't think you're giving Lily enough credit for who she is. She can see better than you can, she can hear better than you can, she can smell better than you can. Yet she's a girly dog because she looks white and puffy and lovely.
If me taking her for a walk is going to make her a happier, better dog.
Great.
But Claudia's also got to change her attitude to Lily.
She has more hair products than I do. I can see from this that Lily is quite a spoiled dog. And her behaviour is telling me that she is a very spoiled dog. You're not giving her the right signals for leadership. That's what Lily needs. It seems that all your attention is going on Lily. She has you wrapped around her little paw. Typical. We're on the floor. Where's Lily? She's on the sofa. I think this illustrates perfectly where you are in the pack. You're below, Lily's above you.
I think a lot of it is because Danny is so sort of, shut the dog up, don't do this, don't, you know, and I'm always in the middle. I think I sort of feel a bit sorry for her.
By giving in to her, though, actually you're making it worse.
Yeah.
That's something we have to change. I see it all the time. Claudia has completely overbonded with Lily and spoils her. And she doesn't realise it, but she's rewarding Lily's bad behaviour. She's got to stop spoiling Lily and start behaving like a leader.
First step in becoming a leader, take control over your dog. Victoria prides herself in being able to bring any dog under her spell in just 1 minute.
Lily, stop! Good girl.
Can Victoria pass her magic touch on to Claudia and Danny?
Feeding. We're not going to free feed Lily anymore because then we can't time her eliminations. So, food down for 20 minutes only. After 20 minutes, if she hasn't eaten it, you take it up and you don't feed her anything else until 4 o'clock when she eats again. And in this way, we can get a better picture of when she needs to pee and poo.
Training begins first thing next morning with some exercise for Lily and Danny.
I brought you to a public place because I know you have a bit of a thing about walking a little white dog, but look at the man with the Bichon Frise! He's a little white dog! See everybody, he's got a Bichon Frise! He's a guy!
Oh dear.
Now Danny's been broken in, they can start work on the dog. Bichon Frises are a naturally intelligent breed, so Victoria shows Claudia why it's so important to keep her dog's mind occupied.
I think one of the reasons for Lily's bad behaviour is that she's so clever that, unlike other dogs, she needs a little bit more stimulation. It's rather like the really, really clever child at school that gets bored very easily because it just picks things up like that. I want to test just how clever Lily is, and you can test a dog's IQ by seeing how quickly they respond to a command. So I'm going to teach her Something very simple, a dance command. And we'll see how long it takes her to realise that she has to do that to get this treat, okay? Lily lamb. Hi, sweetheart.
Lily wants the treat so badly, she works out what Victoria wants her to do.
That. Up, sit. Up. Dance. Good girl. Oh, she's working it out. She's trying to sit. She tried to lie down. Dance. Good girl. Dance. Good girl. Dance. Good girl. Dance. Good girl. She picked that up so quickly. I mean, you can see she's a really, really clever dog. And that's why she gets so bored, because she needs extra stimulation.
There's stimulation, and then there's obsessive behaviour, like Lily's determination to attack the post.
This is just a great game for her, but it's an inappropriate game for you. All right, so Danny, just jangle the letterbox. Don't put anything through yet, just jangle it.
Okay.
See, Cloudy, what I'm doing now is that I'm trying to distract her. She's very emotional, she's very excited, and I have to come above that emotion, above that excitement, and distract her with some sort of a noise.
Once Lily's learnt that Victoria's in charge, the training can move up a notch.
I'm just going to let her off the lead and see what she does. Good girl, Lily. Good girl, Lily. Good girl. Another one. Good girl, Lily. Good girl. Good girl, Lily. Good girl.
Victoria's established she's in charge here, and not Lily. But can Claudia do the same?
All right. So, take my place.
Okay. Okay, Dan.
Good.
Good girl, Lily.
Excellent.
Good girl, Lily. Good girl, Lily.
It's a good result, and Claudia's feeling more confident.
Very impressed, actually. I could see the progress in just that short space of time.
It's a good start, but Victoria's got plenty more work to do. Lily's still getting her owners up several times every night.
I'll refuse to get up and let her out, and quite often, it becomes a shouting match between me and Claudia.
But who's really to blame?
Claudia, you're causing this, not Danny and not Lily. You've got to stop doing this.
Claudia and Danny Child's relationship
Not again.
is being savaged by their 2-year-old dog Lily, a manic, anxious and spoilt Bichon Frise.
I can't have a decent telephone conversation. I can't have 5 minutes peace and quiet.
One of Lily's most irritating habits is her incessant barking. She barks inside the house, outside the house, for any reason. Victoria uses a decibel meter to find out how loud little Lily's bark is.
She is as loud as a pneumatic drill. That's a bit of a nightmare. Is it a bit of a nightmare?
Yeah, I mean, to be quite honest, I get very conscious about the neighbours more than anything else. I mean, obviously, it irritates me because I'm trying to tell her, shut up, because Danny will start. Why do you think she's barking the way she is?
Well, I think she's understimulated. She's also a little anxious. It's the way to relieve herself from stress, to get rid of anxiety. Helps pass the day. Exercise her more, she'll be less inclined to bark because she'll have had all of that energy depleted.
Teaching a dog to stop barking is tricky because if you shout at them, they often think you're joining in and bark more.
Quiet. Good girl.
Victoria waits
girl.
until Lily stops barking to give her the quiet command,
Quiet.
together with a reward.
Good girl.
Timing is crucial.
Quiet. Good girl. She's learned that actually she gets much more attention from me and she gets some nice tasty chicken if she's quiet. All right, rather than she's actively barking. She's learnt that that signal and the quiet, the vocal command means, stop.
Barking's one thing, but harassing passers-by is something else.
Because of the difficulties that Claudia and Danny have walking Lily, she doesn't get walked enough. Therefore, she has so much energy for bad behaviour, such as chasing the cat, such as barking and demanding attention all the time.
It's Lily's worst habit, aggression towards passers-by.
Sorry.
Well, she didn't touch you, did she?
Claudia hates it.
See, that's the sort of thing that gets to me.
Claudia's tension is passed down the lead to Lily. Lily goes crazy and Victoria is forced to intervene.
Claudia, what I'm doing is that she went crazy because she gets so stimulated that when she's in that mood, there is nothing you can do.
No.
And she's just too hyped up, too hyped up. I don't care what anybody says, I just don't care. She's too much. Your job is to distract her before that happens.
Good girl, Lily. Good girl.
Turn around.
Turn around now.
That's
Lily,
it, good
come
girl.
on, Lily.
Victoria instructs Claudia to turn away from approaching pedestrians
Lily, come on.
and deprive Lily of the time to get excited by them.
Good girl.
So when she turns again to meet them,
Again.
Come on, Lily. Come on.
Good girl. And walk
Good
straight
girl,
past.
Lily.
Lovely.
Lily's emotions are in check.
Good girl. Well done. Good girl, Lily. Good girl, Lily.
Change
Good girl,
direction.
Lily.
That's it. That's
Come on,
it.
Lily. Come on, Lily. Good
Now
girl.
change.
Come on.
Yeah, good
Come on, good girl.
That's it. Do
Good
it.
girl, Lily. Good girl.
As Claudia's confidence grows,
Good girl.
Lily's behaviour improves.
Excellent. Your whole demeanour has changed,
Yeah, it felt good.
and all your energy was going right down there.
Yeah.
Claudia might have cracked the walk, but she's refusing to enforce Victoria's no dog on bed rule. The bond between mummy and dog is so strong, Victoria decides she has to separate them.
We want you to have a good night's sleep. We also want Lily to have a good night's sleep. And both of you aren't. If Lily sleeps well, she's less likely to be anxious. So you're going to have to sleep in bed and not give her one little bit of attention. Maybe easier for you to do, Danny. But I think it's going to be very hard for you to do, Claudia. So I'm going to make it easy for you. You're actually not going to be here tonight because we want to see what Lily's going to be like without you in the bedroom.
See you later. You be a good girl.
She'll be fine. Bye. Bye. Funny thing is, I think she trusts me with the boys. I'm not so sure she trusts me with the dog.
And perhaps with good reason.
I noticed the water bowl's down there, but there's no food. Why did you not feed Lily?
I didn't realise it was on the chart.
That's the chart you've got to read every day. That's why it's up there. Shame on you.
With Lily's feeding now back on schedule, Victoria begins a doggy PR campaign with the men of the house by demonstrating how quickly she can learn, like understanding hand signals.
I'm now going to make her sit using a hand signal alone. Watch the hand signal very, very carefully. Lily. Good girl.
Each time Lily sits down on command,
Good girl.
she's rewarded with a treat until she associates the hand signal with sitting down.
Do you see what it is? Okay, first up. You put your hand in front of her nose, raise it. That's beautiful. Very good. Tell her good girl as well. Lovely. Lily. Oh, good girl.
Lily. Lily. Good girl.
Good.
Good girl.
You see how clever she is? Very, very quickly, she understood that that signal means sit. Very clever.
I was expecting her to take ages to do it.
But she just done it straight away. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think if Claudia saw that, particularly me showing her and doing it, she'd fall over. She'd be shocked.
High five.
And for fun, Victoria teaches Lily how to do a high five.
Lily, high five. Oh, good girl. What a good girl.
The speed with which she picked it up was remarkable. You know, I get told off for calling her a dumb dog, and clearly she's probably not as dumb as I think.
And after a hard day's training, time for Lily to learn her new nighttime rules.
I don't know what's going to happen tonight. It could go either way. Either Lily's going to realise that Claudia's not here and she's going to settle down and go to sleep, or she's going to become more anxious. So I want you to go to bed,
Yep.
put your earplugs in, and that's it.
It should be ignored. I can guarantee you that.
Ignore. I don't care whether she barks, she yelps, she scratches, she pees, she poos, nothing.
All right.
Claudia and Lily have never spent the night apart, but putting some distance between them is key to Victoria's strategy. The night starts off peacefully enough, man and beast in their respective beds. But soon Lily makes a break for the door. When it isn't opened, she goes in search of Claudia. It's a short-lived stay on the bed, and once Danny puts her back in her basket, amazingly, that is where she stays.
Danny, I'm nervous. I want to find out what happened last night. Please say it was okay.
I wouldn't have known she was here, frankly.
There were no puddles, no accidents.
No accidents anywhere.
Yes!
So, yeah, remarkable.
It's really important that Claudia doesn't let Lily out in the middle of the night now. Then, in a couple of weeks, I hope that you'll have a dog that sleeps through the night with both of you being here.
No.
Bad girl. Good.
Once Claudia's at home, it's time for Victoria to leave family and dog alone with her techniques. Over the next few days, things improve dramatically. Claudia's finding walking Lily much easier. She's ignoring the post. And the nights are much more restful. Claudia and Lily sleep peacefully in their respective beds. Most importantly, now Lily has regular exercise, she's calmed down and is barking much less. This means Claudia's more relaxed and the whole family are reaping the benefits.
I do feel different because I don't sort of have to constantly watch what she's doing all the time. I can sort of get on with other things.
Anyone who knows us can see that our quality of life has improved. Anyone who knows Lily can see she's improved, and she's obviously a happier dog.
She's taken on more of the dog role, I think, now in the family. And that's the main thing that I've got out of it.
Victoria's back to see how Lily's getting on.
There's been no pee or poo at all in the house.
Well, I can't account for what happens when I'm not here, of course, but during the day...
No, but I don't feel I've got to lie to Danny anymore.
Good. I noticed when I came in the flat that she was much calmer.
Everybody does. Everyone says that to us. She's so much calmer.